patient's name within Voyance Viewer is quite an involved process, and we do recommend calling into Maven support in order for us to handle that rather than doing it yourself. However, if you are needing to know the steps on how this is done, we'll go through that right now. We're first going to just go in and simulate us needing to change a patient's name by making an emergency right here. If you were to do emergency shot, we do recommend at this point to change the patient's name rather than doing it once the images are completed or the study is completed. If you don't have time right after you take the images, we do suggest hitting main so it does show up in the work list, and then you can change it after the fact without having to go through what we're going to be showing in a little bit. Alright, so just to simulate, we're going to hit done, sending that off to our VPACS, also called the mini packs. Alright, perfect. We're going to see that it is in the completed tab under emergency. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to stay within Voyance so we can reference this later on. Click on the start button, go to our hidden icons, and then we're going to find ourselves the mini packs right here. It may also be called VPACS depending on your version. We're going to right click and click on open, where it's going to relate us to here. It may start you off in log, however it's just going to bring you back to the last place you were. So if that was local studies, that's where we're going to want to end up. We're then going to click on, make sure that this is on study date right here, and make sure that it is the date that the emergency was taken, or whatever date it was. Preferably, you'll want to do this the same day that the emergency was taken, but if it was a few days ago, you'll want to change these values using the calendar here. Alright, once we have our date set, we're going to hit search, and we're going to see our emergency shot here. We'll then want to click on preview, or select the image first and then hit preview, and verify that the images are correct. Once we see that, we'll then want to delete the shot by hitting the delete key here. It'll prompt you, are you sure you want to delete it? You'll hit yes. And then we'll go back into Voyance, double click into the study. We'll then want to activate it. Once it's activated, we'll go to edit and change the patient's ID and the patient's name to whoever we're wanting to change it to. So test Maven, and then we're going to put whatever information we have or we're wanting to add. Alright, so we'll hit OK, and now we'll hit done. Perfect. We'll then click on Alt tab to get into the mini packs, where we can then click on search studies and bring up Maven test just as it was. Go into preview and you can see everything is the same. Again, this process can cause some issues if you are deleting the incorrect study, so it's always best to double and triple check that everything is the correct and the same for the study. And if all else, we do recommend you giving Maven support a call before going through this. Alright, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to learn more about Maven Imaging products, check out our website at mavenimaging.com. You can also call 1-800-949-8015 or email our sales department at sales@mavenimaging.com. If you need technical support, email support@mavenimaging.com or call 1-800-949-8015.